in our world, a lot of people don't know
What they want.
what they want and what they don't know, or they know what they want, but how it's going to happen, what it's going to cost, all the details around it. So when you throw out that idea, security is a great example in client security. Um, we get engaged in folks security and they want us to come in, and maybe they've had an event of some sort and they need help with email security, or they think they've had a ransomware event. Well, hopefully haven't had a ransomware event, but so we get brought in by partners around the country in ransomware circumstances. And the first thing we ask for is, what's your security policy? Can we see your security policies? And there's this kind of pause, and you got to be careful, because like if you really want to deploy security and cybersecurity, you should have a plan of what that means and to you, and what, where do you want your employees accessing the internet or not accessing, and who do you want opening emails and opening attachments, and who gets access to what applications. And it's a policy that a company has thought through. And many times, I would say 90% of the time, we're engaged with a situation the customer's not happy or in pain. They more often than not don't have a policy, and we'll ask them if they'd like us to help them define that policy. And many times they just would prefer not.
Why is that? I mean, the DIY, and there are a lot of times that people have an IT guy in the back room. I'm a CEO, and I got an IT guy, and he tells me we're safe.
Yeah. And so there's a lot of that. So the CEO and the CFO and the COO, and even in smaller business owners, we have customers who are 10 employees, 5 employees, 30 employees. And, well, a lot of this costs money to begin with. And, money's not always it's sometimes in short supply. So again, that's a reality. We don't understand the complexities of what we're involved with. Companies I used to laugh at, I don't know if you remember, this is ages ago, but they used to have a Charlie Chaplin. It just drove me crazy. The Charlie Chaplin card, IBM had this when the PCs first came out, and Charlie Chaplin would just magically push these buttons, and these beautiful graphs and spreadsheets and so forth would show up on the screens, and giving the end users of the world the impression that it just all magically works. And unfortunately it doesn't. And that's a tough thing it's a great marketing approach. And in our industry, there's a lot of marketing, a lot of things that market to this DIY culture that we're in. And those aren't accurate presentations or representations of reality, but people have bought into it. And so, yeah, my IT guy said, we just got to buy this product from whoever, and we're fine. And we come to find out they haven't deployed it correctly. They don't have it installed correctly. Users are able to turn it off, and they don't have it working. And
bypass it.
It's a challenge.